Hi everyone, welcome to the third video of my Endless Legend Let's Play, playing as the Necrophages on Impossible difficulty. So we're up to 3 regions now. I've also got a couple of settlers on the go. I'm probably going to be able to get 5 regions here, at least 5 regions. I've been lucky enough to start with wine, and I've also got the augmented extractor, so settling early on is going to be a lot easier for me than it might otherwise be. Winter's just struck at the end of the last video though. It will last up to a maximum of 10 turns. It could last only 1 turn now. So I've got a bit of money issues that I need to be a bit careful with, so I probably won't buy this foundry now. I think we're ready to end the turn now. So what do I need for my next boost? Empire plans was 60. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to afford the next one. I'll have to keep an eye on that. I want to afford it if possible. Let's end the turn. So my plans are to colonize that region and probably that region. If I colonize that region, that will lock that one off. These regions do connect via ocean access, so the Greens might want to colonize that if they get that. Right, so this hero, luckily this unit is still alive. Let's grab this. That's given us spices, which is great. We can get the blood crystal if we get there quick enough, and I think we'll be able to as well. Sadly, we now need 20 to unlock the next booster level. I've only got 15, so I'm not going to be able to get that again. I can actually unlock that a second time because there's a quest there. So we've got more dust, nice. Let's make our way. Well, I can't yet. Should get there in time, even though it's winter. This forager, I think I'll wait until the end of the winter before trying to get that ruin with him. Let's dismiss that. Settlers are good. I think all my stuff's on production. Oh, that's on food actually. I didn't realise. That's not good. That's in production as well. In my first Let's Play, I definitely undervalued the value of food. When I get the colour of the herd in, I'm going to be making much more use of the food when I pacified some villagers there. So let's end a turn. Okay. These tribes are roaming, but they shouldn't be a problem for us yet. I don't think they'll attack. Yeah, I'll go down there. It's just further away from that. I should be able to get... It's not on a different height to that. Right, I think that's all my movement for the turn. So we get him next turn. That's a normal settler. There's 2 really good anomalies next to each other. So I think I'll probably be settling there. And maybe I can make a big triangle in boroughs over that area. If you stick a district over, or your city on top of a watchtower or strategic resource, it automatically creates the extractor. I think it might do for luxuries as well. Luxury resources, not 100% sure on that. Should do. Let's end a turn. Okay, we're about to hit the next era as well. Right, so that settler's done. They've moved a bit away, which is good. Probably should get the Empire Mint up. The public library. Gonna need some units before the AI starts to think about attacking me as well. I've got a forager. Should I bring him out? They're both the same speed, so yeah, I think I will. It's gonna take a while to get over here actually. How quick are they? Well, let's slow down as well. So let's make our way towards this ruin. Same level, isn't it? Right, let's go there. We found the slicks. Okay. Could buy that foundry, but I'm still a bit worried about money, so I won't. Right, so I think that's the end of the winter. And also we've reached the next era. So, tier 2 weapons and armor. Newly trained units of veterans, watchtowers now available, and a second level of Empire Plan is also available. Run out of my spice booster, can't use it anymore. We've met the Volters. Not sure where they are. Right, I need to get my proliferator up and running. And I might get the marketplace next then. Well, I'm not sure yet. You can actually make a lot of money by making, well, proliferators create forager units if you parasite enemy units, so that you can actually sell those units then as well, or just use them in your army. I didn't realize how valuable selling them was in my previous attempt at this Let's Play. Certainly learned out about that since then though. Let's get towards that. I'm going to be selling a lot of them in future. So eyeless ones, they're really good. Right, so the Volters are here. Yeah, there's a lot of regions to colonize left still. So how are they looking like the other factions? We got 3, Draco 4, Volters 4, Greens 3, the Mages 2. Oh, wine is now available to be used. Could have used it before, I should have used it before. Right, let's get that up and running. So they're all happy now, that gives them boost towards their food and production, and we also get extra dust and science because the Empire approval is good. So yeah, I definitely should have used that a couple of turns ago. Right, come off there, more ruins. Okay, so that's double dust up there. Not sure if I can get that. Might be able to. How many turns do we have left? 3. Close. Oh, I can get that as well. Let's do that. Uncommon armor. Declare war in the next 10 turns. That's not going to happen. Oh wow. It's pretty... We get this a long time before we can normally get it though. Which makes it tempting, to be honest. Right, so let's carry on over here. That's a problem. I hope they don't prevent me from getting to the right tile next turn. I'm taking a risk not settling this place this turn as well. The AI could get to it first, but there's lots of regions for me to colonize still if they do, so I'm prepared to risk it. Okay, I'm actually losing money, so I need to get these dust buildings up quick as well. All of their happiness will go down 10 once I colonize next as well, but that won't be a problem. Don't even have my sewer systems up yet. Tevangaru. I don't think I'll engage them. It says that it's in their favor. I might be able to win that, but let's retreat. Yeah, they're actually in the way where I want to settle. I want to settle there. What I think I might do is settle there instead then. Just make a burrow there quickly. I don't want to lose out on this province. So I think that's probably the best solution. Okay. Pretty sure that, yeah, settling around here would be the best place. Make a big triangle there. I'll get that eventually. I'd miss out on a tiny bit of river maybe. Is that anomaly there? But I guess I could make a district there to grab it. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna make settle there then. Is there anything I need to remember? Can't activate any of those. We get 4 wine per turn and a boost the last 10 turns. So in effect it's 40 wine per 10 turns. So we can do this as long as we want, basically. Keep on using this now. until we make too many cities over 40 worth. This guy, I need to get up there. It's pretty dodgy going into the territory though. I think we get 80, I think it's 160 dust if we do though, so it might be worth it. There's a good chance they attack me next turn. Hopefully they move off instead. Settler, mint, what's that, we concede. Public library. Right, let's settle this before I forget. Okay, it's not bad location still, even if it wasn't perfect. Let's stick burrow there, get that as quickly as possible. Have to make that first though. Zero food. Could do with some money to actually buy some of this stuff. Let's... What's happiness like? If we dip... Yeah, some of these are no longer happy, sadly. So I need to get sewer systems up in those pretty quickly to get them back to happy. That's gonna go to there. Right, in turn. Okay. Right, that guy wasn't actually in the city, which I didn't realise. Come back to that, come back to that. So what's this level up to now? It's up to 25, so I could have 3 more cities, really, and then my wine would still be useful to me. Or at least it would be permanent still, that's what I mean. I actually have another source of wine down there as well, so that's 2, so that's 60 it would go up to. So we've got tons of happiness. I should just colonize like mad, really. And try and get an army up. So fast settler, Dells. Let's dismiss that. Let's get you out of there. They've colonized there recently. Who's strong? Military. So the Greens are quite weak. They'd definitely be... If they don't get that, then they'd definitely be weak. So maybe we could have them as our first target. It's a good idea to have one AI as being weak, so you can go after them, at least one. Right, let's take him off. Retreat. Stick him in the city. Right, so we've been attacked there. I think we're gonna have to forget about that. Can I move my hero? Yes, I can. Right, I should stick him back in one of my cities as well. I think I need to... Well, I can get proliferators in 4 turns, so I'll start making them then. How long for this? 1 turn, yeah, it's not going to happen. So let's retreat. I think I'll take him out this turn then. Right, let's just move as far away from that army as we can. Okay, and I'll stick him back in the capital. I should probably get another settler out here, to be honest. Yeah. Is that a foundry? Maybe I should stick him there. Well, 5 turns in the capital won't do us any harm. So let's move him to Dells. Okay, so that grows in 1 turn. Right, our fast settler's done. Maybe I should bring him up there then. Instead of over there, I'm not sure. If I don't get that one now, I won't be able to get that one. So I probably should bring him up here. Right. probably wouldn't be able to. Well, it's gone up that way now. Right, so I probably might start a settler there next turn to bring down the population here. I could start a settler there to grab that. Let's end the turn. I've got to keep what I've got already soon by getting these military units up. Right, they both grew. Failed that. Oops. Right, I caught this guy. Now he's under half health, so if I retreat he dies, so I might as well just do an auto battle and try and do as much damage as possible. I mean, I could do it myself, but yeah, there's not much point for that. Okay. Right. I have no idea where I want to colonize over here. Let's bring it up. Oh, right, it's on a different level. That's not great. Let's bring it to there. That's grown. How long for a fast settler? 4 turns? Yeah, you know what, go for it. That one would be 7. Yeah, I think I should do that. So I'll race him towards there. I can colonize that at my leisure. I might try and race up towards there to colonize that. There's actually more wine there. We'll have to see though. So what am I doing after that? This one's happy still, so I don't really need the Swiss system quite yet here. Although it would give you 20 happiness, it would actually take me to fervent level. So it might be worthwhile. There's no bonus resources nearby, so I don't need a borough quite yet. Let's end a turn. Okay. Right, so how much am I going to need for that? I need 80 currently. If I settle in another region I need 100. I'm probably not going to be able to afford this next time round, but I don't mind that much. I've actually got a unit in there, haven't I? I could be using that to explore, but it's kind of a bit late now. Let's move to there. What anomalies can I see around here? None really. So how many regions do I have rivers in? Only one, so I'm not sure if I'll take the river text. I'll have 2 eventually, by the looks of it. Trying to think. It looks quite big over there, but it's going to take a while to get there, and I'm not sure if I should settle first or not. There's wine here. I think I might settle that this turn. I might actually raise it later on if there's a better city location. How much hit points he got? Right, I'll wait for him to recover a bit, then bring him over. If I settle that this turn, I'm probably going to lose my Empire Happy bonus. We're making enough wine to get that back pretty soon. If I waited another... there's no point in waiting another turn for that, because I've got plenty of wine. Could click in the booster again if I waited a turn, and it'll be a cheaper cost, but 30's okay. So let's check this out. Well, it's fine, I think, settling there. Make sure I get it. The blues could be... It's pretty unlikely the blues have a settler, but I don't want to risk it, so I gotta settle. Right. What's diplomacy like? Mildly jealous, indifferent. So it doesn't seem like they want to go for me, but their military's probably all miles ahead of mine. So I definitely need to start building up. Right, so I'm going to go on the premise that I'm going to keep this city, but I certainly might not. So let's start getting infrastructure in here. Happiness, so we're 55, and none of these are now happy, sadly. That might have delayed that a bit. Let's end the turn. Okay. Pink's colonized there. Wine and that augmented extractor are arguably overpowered because you wouldn't be able to do this normally, colonize so quickly. But yeah, I've been lucky enough to get them. After seed storage, we're still losing money, so I probably should get that in or get that in. How about that? Proliferator comes in next turn, so I'm going to start to make them then. Well, after that's done probably. That. Is there any science here? A bit. Get a glass steel in. Okay, enter. Okay, I'll come back to that shortly. Right, so what do I want? Definitely need that at some point. Money's still a bit of an issue. Getting that production early on would be great, but I don't have titanium yet. Do I have? I only actually have one source of titanium. I'm not really sure what to go for next, to be honest. Roads would be great. How many turns for that? 4. I think I'm gonna go for that, but I probably don't really need it next. I might actually go for that. I wouldn't. I mean, in test runs I haven't picked this that early on. I've gone for other things, but if I can get production up early on, that's pretty important. That would help a lot. So I might go for that and then that. Maybe. Depends what I need. So dismiss that. I think I'll complete that before I start on the proliferators. Let's actually update these. My first attempt I gave them different names, but I'm not going to bother. I don't think you need to do it with these. I want this to have more initiative, so that's the option I'm going to pick. And Necrodrome, let's do you as well. Definitely want to get some of these. Not too distant future. Right. So money's a bit iffy, but we should be okay. What am I making here next? Empire Mint. I've got to remember if there's any... Oh, that one I need to get a borough up soon because there's a ton of happiness there. I don't think there's any other places that have anomalies nearby that would give me happiness though, so it's not super important to get the boroughs up quickly. There's no other bonus resources. Later on, of course, I'll be making tons of boroughs, but not quite yet. Okay, so let's end the turn. That's up to 7 now. I might be close to getting this, actually. We need 100. 3 turns, 7, 21. Yeah, that would take us to 104, so I will be able to get it through. Let's select that again. Well, it's cheap. So we got 13 turns on that. Right, that's fine. I think I get the sewer system in first. There's tons of science here, so maybe I should get the geomic in. I'll guess that can wait a tiny bit and then we'll start to get these proliferators in. Or maybe I'll get that in first, but I'm pushing it down. I really need to get a melt up before someone decides to go for me. I want to get this guy over here to scout a bit, but they're in the way. It'll cost money to have an army up. Here, is there science here? Not much. So you know what, I think I'll start on the proliferator. There. What's that making? I think that all works. Okay, next turn. Okay, right, that guy's got another skill available. So food or production off units. I might switch him around to that proliferator place now actually, to get them done quicker. Right, come back to that shortly. So when can I move him? I can move him now. I think I will. So Tevan. So assign to city Tevan. So it's down to 3 turns. I think that's all right. Can't get the unit I've got out of there yet because there's too many units around. Let's... I kind of need some necrodrones in addition to these proliferators though. They're going to be a bit vulnerable on their own. If I attack that village though, my hero will be near to it. I could upgrade my hero's armor and stuff as well, but it costs money and I don't really have it. Let's get that up then. Right. Let's think one more turn in. Okay, so that's fine. Population grew. Nothing much to move. Right, I think I'll call it an end of the video here then. I've probably been, if not over half an hour, near to half an hour. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.